Welcome, loves. We've got my cat Luna P here in the house. Welcome. If you've never been on one of my live streams, we've got cute little kitties joining the party. But for those of you that are new, if you've never been on one of my live streams, we love to treat these like soul ceremonies where we're just hanging out together, like a soul sister circle. And sorry, Moonpi's putting his butt in my face, but hello, welcome. And if you don't know me, if you are new to my world, my name is Michelle. Hi, Brittany. Yes. Hello, beautifuls. My name is Michelle, and I am a self-expression and business mentor for women who are in their first, usually 0 to 3 years of business, but I really work with anyone who is craving to shed the good girl conditioning, unleash their wild seductress within, and we're being blessed with Luna P. Okay, I'll just like put my camera down. Can you see my cat's in my lap? Hello, beautifuls. So for today's live stream, I was planning on telling the story of my launch that totally flopped. But before we get into that, per usual, as always, I invite you to just see if you can land in your body just a little bit deeper today. Even if for this live stream, you're just like, oh, I don't want to watch a live stream, but maybe I'll just watch these next 2 minutes as we breathe and ground, because I guarantee your body is going to feel better if you breathe and just let yourself arrive. Hello, beautiful. So honored to have you here. Hello. So as you arrive, or if you're dropping into the replay, I invite you to first just drop in the comments, drop into our little chat box we've got going on in our Zoom room, and let us know that you're here. Sabotage Queen Chelsea's in the house. I love you. Oh, thank you. I found back this necklace from high school. I thrifted it with one of my best friends. But per usual, I invite you to utilize the chat box, utilize the comments, let us know that you are here, let your presence be felt, let your presence be known. And drop in the comments, let us know if there are 1 or 2 or 3 words that describe what is truly on your heart today. What is really alive? And I will go first. So I am opening pre-sale for my newest program called Siren. Adore you too, love. For my newest program, Siren. And this morning I was feeling kind of like, I was like, I'm nervous. I'm contracting. I feel vulnerable. And rather than make that wrong, right? Like in the past, anytime I would launch a new program or open up a new offer, I would feel this like, just like nervousness. And I'd be like, something is wrong here. This is bad. I need to like be chill. I need to be calm. I need to be confident. I need to be high vibe and all of the things. But the more I've been in business, right? I've been in business for almost 6 years now. The longer I've been in business, the more I recognize how beautiful it is when I can actually find the pleasure in the contraction, right? Finding the beauty in just having human fucking moments, right? Hello, beautiful. So good to have you here. And just allowing your process, allowing your human to be a part of your business, because I know for me, like if there's no space for my humanity in business, then fuck having a business. Hello, if you're just hopping on. But with that said, like I said, if you're catching the replay, if you're here live, drop in the comments, let us know 1, 2, or 3 words that describe what is truly alive for you. If you were to drop the walls and drop the pretending and just be radically honest, what would you say? So my 3 words would be nervous, excited, right? It's like so often we feel nervous. As soon as you can invite your breath back into your body, right? As soon as you can breathe life back into the present moment, so often that nervousness starts to shift towards excitement, right? There's pleasure there. Hello. So good to have all of you here. Drop in the comments, let us know how you're feeling, what's alive in your world. Same goes if you're catching the replay. Let us know that you were here. I know for me, okay, I'll just be real for a second. I am a fucking lurker, y'all. I lurk on the internet. I love people's stuff, and I often forget to comment, and I often forget to like, or I often forget to say, hello, Chantal. So good to have you, beauty. But I'm leaning more and more into releasing that as part of my fucking identity. Like, no, the creators that I love, the people whose content has lifted me or expanded me or just made me feel seen in some way, like, I want them to know. And there's something about like pulling back the lurker curtain, hello Rebecca, and just letting yourself be seen and be witnessed. That's so powerful. But anyways, like I was saying, I invite you to go ahead and close your eyes or soften your gaze downward and just allow yourself to arrive for this moment, for this minute, for however long maybe you're able to stay with us on this live stream for today or the replay. And can you take the deepest and most nourishing breath you've taken all day long in through your nose? And on your exhale, can you see if you can extend your exhale, letting it be longer than your inhale, emptying all the way out. Another breath in, breathing all the way in. On your exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Oh, I can hear Luna Peaceful Purrs in the background. One more breath together, breathing in. And exhale. Sigh it out, elongating the exhale. And just for one more moment, with your eyes softened, your eyes closed, I invite you to feel the support beneath you. The bed, the chair, the earth, in my case, the little Luna Pea pressed up against my legs. Feel the support that is beneath you. And just tune in to 3 things. Tuning in to the ebb and flow of your breath as it arrives for you again and again. Tuning into the support, the ground, the earth that holds you. And tuning in to the sound of my voice as I guide you to meet this moment, to meet yourself. If it feels good, you might roll your shoulders or place your hands over your heart space. And just offer yourself a deep bow of gratitude, of thanks for showing up for yourself, for showing up for your business, for showing up for your dreams, your life. Whenever you feel complete, letting out some stretches or sighs, slowly arriving back in our little live stream for today, letting yourself come home to your body. Just blinking open your eyes whenever you feel ready. Hello, beauties. Hello. We've got so many angels with us today. If you are just hopping on, we're just breathing together, grounding together, and then we're going to story time together. But if you're here, drop in the comments. Let us know how you're feeling. Let us know what's alive in your world. And with that, I wanted to talk about last summer. I wrote a post, I think it was from yesterday actually, but I was like, I used to feel like I was getting sucker punched in the gut when I would look at my story views and, only 12 people saw them, and I felt, the spiral into, well, nobody cares. Why the fuck am I even doing this? Why do I bother? Nobody's watching. No one's going to buy my program. Everything is a disaster, right? And that just like deep, dark spiral that we can go into when we get into those places, right? When we start to give our power away to the metrics, when we start to give our power away to, the one thing going wrong. And my invitation for you today is start to become aware, start to notice the places where you are. Hi, buddy, do you want to be part of the live stream? Are you here to offer your medicine? Are you here to put your booty in the camera? Let's lay down. Anyways, Luna P's invitation for you today is to become aware, start to notice any places where you are giving your power away to the one thing that's going wrong, right? The program you launched yesterday and no one has signed up yet, or the post or the reel that you shared and oh my gosh, 2 people liked it, or whatever it is, whatever problem is currently present in your field, in your body, in your world. Really just pausing and noticing and asking yourself, is there actually a problem here? Or am I making a really big deal out of something that is actually totally fucking fine? Oh, hi, buddy. We were gone this weekend. Luna Piece, a little needy nugget. But back to my story. So I remember we were in New York City. Or not New York City, New York State rather. And we were on vacation with my partner's family. And his grandpa was there. Everyone was there. But I was in the middle of launching this program. This mastermind actually, and it just like was feeling so crunchy. Everyone I was talking to was like, oh, I'd love to, but it's not the right time, or it's not the right investment, or all of the different things. And I could feel myself sinking deeper and deeper into giving my power away to a launch versus recognizing that at the end of the day, if you're in this business, you're in it for the long game, right? And one flopped launch, one post that didn't get that many likes, it doesn't make a difference in the long game of your business. It doesn't make a difference in the legacy that you are building that is going to outlive you. And just sometimes like bringing that zoomed out perspective to the things that we're doing in our business to help us remember to lower the fucking stakes, right? To lower the stakes, to let it be easier, to let it be more simple. And for example, in this launch, when I was launching this mastermind, I was like, everything feels hard. Like, ugh. It just felt so terrible. And I was like, you know what? Like, fuck this. Like, I am not going to continue to abuse myself and beat myself up with all of these negative thoughts and all of this self-critical inner mean girl bullshit when I could simply follow what feels simple. I could simply follow what feels alive in my heart. I could simply follow my own voice and my own body and my own intuition. And with that, I was like, you know, we're going to scrap the entire launch. We're going to just launch something different. And I remember thinking like, oh God, this is weird. My community is going to notice like I just totally stopped talking about that thing. And oh, they're going to think this and they're going to think that. And guess what? Nobody thought anything. And if they did, it didn't matter. But instead, I decided to launch a group program at that time. And it was called Hot Rich Wildly Expressed. And one of my favorite programs. She will be coming back next year. But the magic and the medicine in that experience was I learned to listen to my own voice the loudest, right? I learned to listen to my own body and my own inner knowings that was telling me like, this is not the time for this mastermind. Like, let it go to sleep, let it rest, let it simmer, and give birth to the thing that you actually want to talk about, which was wild expression. Right at the time, it was money. Hello to all our angels just joining and giving myself permission to follow my own guidance versus getting so bogged down by what other coaches said or what other people were doing in their business, and rather just being so good to myself. Hello. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So with all of that, I'm feeling like intuitively doing some tapping with all of you today. I'm feeling like more and more of these impromptu tapping ceremonies are going to be happening because tapping is just literally the best thing in the world. But if you've never tapped with me before, I invite you to just surrender into this experience. It's no coincidence that you landed here. It's no coincidence that you happened to click upon this live. Carve out the next 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes to just tap with me and be here. If you've ever had a flop lunch, if you've ever had moments of self-doubt, if you've ever had moments of giving your power away to the metrics, let's tap and breathe and ground and come back to your power. And I'd love for you to drop in the comments as well if you're here live, same if you're catching the replay. Is there anything that's feeling sticky or edgy for you right now? Otherwise, we're just going to move with my themes of giving your power away to the metrics and launches and such things. But drop in the comments, let us know, is there anything right now that's feeling sticky? The not feeling seen and received in your business. The feeling like it's crickets and there's no response to your outpouring of brilliance on the internet. Or maybe you're feeling stifled in your voice. And actually, I'm feeling what's very alive is my program Siren that's launching today. I love my purpose, and who I am as a coach feels like a question mark. Oh, thank you for sharing, Chantal. Yes. Trusting my power even when I'm feeling down, low energy. Yes. Thank you for sharing, Liliana. Yeah. And let's just start tapping. And also not trusting my power in carrying through a new launch. Yeah. Life just feels like the void. It has been for months trying to relax, recurve, and rest, even though my mind deeply desires to coach and show up and be my bubbly self again. Yeah. And I just want to take a moment to just deeply honor each and every one of you. Dr. Liliana, Chantal, Gloria, feeling crickets and way overthinking what to offer, trying to make it stick. Yeah. I just want to honor you all exactly where you are. And I also want to honor your courage and just being honest, right? It's just like, we all have fears. We all have doubts. We all have moments where we're in the void and we're like, who am I? What am I doing? What is my business? Should I just set it all on fire and quit and be a dog walker? Yes, I have had moments like that in my business, right? And just coming home to being more transparent about it. And before we start tapping, that's one thing I just wanted to mention. Yes, way overthinking what to offer. Yes, Alexis. Oh, so good to have you here, baby. I in the past in my business, I used to hold back a lot in sharing what was currently alive, right? Like so often you'll see coaches and business owners be like, 5 years ago when I was in doubt, this and this and this and XYZ, and they'll tell the stories, right? Even like today, right? I'm telling the story of like a summer ago when I was in doubt, but just being really transparent that today, this morning, I woke up and I felt nervous. I felt kind of like sticky and vulnerable and edgy because I'm opening pre-sale for my new program Siren today, which is literally the medicine all around all of this, right? Coming home to ourselves, peeling back the layers of conditioning around our voices and remembering the magic and the sound of your own voice and speaking like you just don't have a last remaining fuck and launching and selling in a way that feels aligned and beautiful to you. Oh, my baby, you've come to tap with us. Luna B always knows when there's good medicine. But I just want to stop and acknowledge you and also just share from my heart that I've been in business for almost 6 years and I still feel these things sometimes. And I was saying this at the beginning of the live, but what I'm leaning into for myself right now, today, as I launch Siren, is finding the pleasure in the contraction, right? Letting myself have the experience of like, ooh, I'm launching something, I'm birthing a new thing into the world, and there are contractions, and that's actually so fucking beautiful, right? It's a part of the process. And in the past, I used to make that so wrong and be like, no, I need to just be in a good mood and I need to be so like open to receive, when it's really, you just get to be yourself. You get to make invitations. You get to let people experience your magic and brilliance. And for those who are desiring to go deeper, for those that are desiring to be in your world in a deeper way, they get to. Through the portal, through the magic of your beautiful, powerful, amazing offerings. And hello to all of our angels just joining. But anyways, mega tangent, let's start tapping. I'm actually just going to reread some of your comments to get some inspiration. So if you've never tapped with me before, we're just going to flow. And I've got I think I've got like 20 more minutes maybe before I've got to hop on something. But just go ahead and find the side of your hand point here. And just tapping, it doesn't matter which way you tap. You can tap like this, you can tap like this, just finding the side of your hand point. And now would be a beautiful time to rate the intensity of that sensation that you're feeling. Whether it's the doubt, or the feeling like it's hard to trust your power, whatever it is. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being it's a flicker, it's barely there, I'm feeling really, really good. At 10 being like, ooh, the doubt is intense, the void is intense, leaking my power is intense, or the overthinking is a lot. And just noting that no number is better than another. Wherever you are is perfect. And that's part of the magic of EFT tapping, is bringing things to the surface and letting them be okay. There's nothing wrong with you. So, just continuing to tap on this point, you can repeat after me if you want, or you can just sit back and let my voice guide you. Even though sometimes I get caught in the overthinking and the overanalyzing and wanting to perfect and control. And even though sometimes it's hard to trust my power and it feels easy to leak my power out to the metrics or the external results that I'm seeing in my business, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And remembering to connect with your breath. Even though I feel like I'm in the void right now, and it just feels like nothing's working in the way that I expected it to, and things aren't happening as fast as I wanted them to. And all I really want is to just be in my fucking gifts and get paid for them. And even though sometimes it feels hard pursuing this path and taking a risk on myself, I deeply and completely love, accept, and believe in myself. Just one more. Even though I'm experiencing this tension or pressure or constriction in my body, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. And go ahead and take a deep breath. Let out a sigh. Let your arms fall to your lap. Notice if there's any shakes or wiggles that want to come out before we start our tapping sequence. And hello to all the angels joining. Go ahead and find your inner eye here. You can tap with one hand, you can tap with both hands. This leaking my power out. Moving to your outer eye. This pattern of overthinking and overanalyzing and giving my power away to the one thing going wrong. Under your eye. The feeling, the questioning, the bargaining. What if it doesn't work out? And what if no one signs up? And what if I'm actually just a failure? What if it's not meant for me? Under your nose. And all of these thoughts that weigh me down and create feelings of friction and tension and doubt in my body. Chin. The way that I always go to the default of doubt and questioning. Collarbones. I want it to be more simple. I want there to be lightness. I want there to be fun. Under your arm. And I'm starting to realize the moment pleasure and fun and play left the room in my business. Top of your head. The moment I stopped prioritizing my pleasure and my delight. Inner eye. The moment I started paying more attention to the things that were going wrong or the things that could go wrong. Outer eye. All the time spent projecting the what if worst case scenarios. Under your eye. And doubting my power. Not trusting my power. Under your nose. I'm learning to forgive myself and let this go. Chin. I'm learning to let these ways of being that feel heavy and constrictive, I'm learning to let them go. Collarbones. And I'm opening up to the idea that maybe it doesn't have to be so heavy or so hard. And your arm, I'm learning that it's safe to trust myself and my voice and my medicine. Top of your head. And even when the doubt arises, even when it feels like I don't even know who I am anymore, I'm learning to trust that I'll always find my way. Inner eye, I'm learning to trust and start to find joy and pleasure and delight in this space in between. Outer eye, I'm learning that I get to decide who I be in the time, in the space between when my desires land in the 3D and when I put them out there. And your eye. And I'm feeling a new era where I just get to be bolder. I get to be braver in pursuit of the life that I want for myself. Under your nose. Because I'm here for big fucking things. Chin. I was not made to play small or dim my light or stifle my voice. Chest. Collarbones. I'm not here to play by somebody else's rules or give my power away to the metrics or the likes or the external results. Under your arm, my mission, my why, my reason for being here is so much bigger than that. Top of your head. Hello, loves that are just joining us. Feel free to jump right into our tapping. Top of your head. And I'm starting to come to my power and recognize that I'm a fucking gift to humanity. Inner eye. Exactly as I am. There's nothing about me that needs to change. Outer eye. And I'm starting to let myself feel a little good, a little lighter. Keep your breath moving. Under your eyes. And I'm remembering the magic of my own voice. The medicine that lives within my bones that is so undeniable. Under your nose. And it's not a question of what if it's gonna happen for me. Or what if I'm gonna get to live this life fully expressed in my soul gifts. It's chin. It's fucking happening because I'm a powerful force of nature and I said so. Collarbones. I'm a gift to humanity. My programs, my offerings, my content is gifting the planet the kind of medicine that otherwise we never would have gotten to experience. Under your arm, we're gonna go for one more round. Under your arm. And even if I don't have all the answers, and even if I can't see exactly what comes next, top of your head, I'm willing to take the first step in faith. Hello, Martin Luther King Jr. Inner eye, I'm willing to take the first step in faith, knowing that the full staircase is going to be revealed to me with every step I take. Outer eye. With every small action I decide to take in integrity with my vision and what I say I want for myself. And your eye. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And I don't have to get it right the first time. Under your nose. Instead, I'm letting myself be enough as I am. Chin. I love, approve of myself exactly as I am. Collarbones. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. And I invite you to slow down your tapping and just noticing any parts of your body that are craving tapping. If you want to tap on your throat, or if you want to place your hands over your heart space, over your womb space. Going to be so sweet in my lap. And just slowly let yourself come back. Letting out any wiggles or sighs. And even just tuning in, noticing the intensity of that sensation at the beginning. Noticing if that number has shifted in any way, if it's gone down a little bit. And just letting whatever your experience is be perfect. Oh. I have to show you, Luna P. Hi, buddy. He's been in my lap like this whole time. But with that, it's just 2 to 2 my time. With that, I'm going to go launch my beautiful pre-sale for Siren in my stories. But if you're here with us live, or if you're catching the replay, I'm just honoring you. Thank you so much for bringing your time, your energy, your presence to this little magical corner of the internet. It is such a delight. It is such an honor. And like I said, my program Siren is opening for pre-sale today. The price will be on pre-sale for 48 hours, and the price will go up on Friday evening. And this program is exactly what we've been tapping on, to be honest. This idea, this theme of remembering the magic of your own voice and dropping those last remaining fucks and letting yourself run wild. But most importantly, it's coming home to ruthless love and self-approval and relentlessly having your own back in every corner of your business, such that when the I don't know what to say, or when the what if nobody signs up kind of thoughts arrive, you know how to lead yourself back to your place of power. So instead of waiting around for the clients, for the money, for the likes, you're too busy taking beautiful, graceful, swift action that is moving the needle in your business, that is creating deep and true momentum in your business. We are closing the year out in true, what did I say in my email? I think I said true, fierce as fuck, and not afraid to flaunt it fashion. So all the details will be in my stories in just a little bit, but I'm loving you all. Thank you for being here. Luna P sends his love and his purrs. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye, angels.